Has the thought ever crossed your mind? Could the Bible, the cornerstone of many religions, be nothing more than an elaborate myth? A provocative question indeed, and one that has been a subject of debate for centuries. There are those who argue that the Bible is not historically accurate, that it's a man-made construct, and that it was manipulated during translations of events. Some even go as far as to say it was created as a tool to control and enslave people, to force upon them the belief that they are anointed by God. Yet these arguments have been challenged and disputed time and again. Let's delve a little deeper into this. If we question the Bible's authenticity because it was penned by human hands, then we must also question all scientific literature. After all, scientists did not invent natural laws, they merely discovered them. Consider this. The people who lived during the time of Jesus were as amazed by the revelation of God in the flesh as we are by the scientific discoveries of our time. The argument that Jesus didn't exist because none of us were around to see him is flawed, especially if we give more credence to conspiracy theories. When we scrutinize conspiracies, we research the topic, often relying on papers written by others, reviewing photo, written, or video evidence recorded by someone other than the investigator. And in the best-case scenario, the researcher might have first-hand, eyewitness evidence. But if we apply the logic that Jesus didn't exist because none of us were around to see him, then we shouldn't believe the conspiracies of others either. Eyewitness testimony is the most potent evidence one could have. Many extra-biblical writers discuss the eyewitness testimonies of Jesus' prophets, who each wrote an account for the Bible shortly after the death of Jesus. Why would people who were against his beliefs during his time report on him? So, if we can trust our scientific discoveries, why not the historical accounts of the Bible? The strongest form of evidence we have is eyewitness testimony, and the Bible is full of it. Let's delve into the written accounts from individuals who lived during Jesus' time. These writings, extra-biblical in nature, report on Jesus shortly after his death, providing eyewitness testimonies. They come from various authors, some of whom were not followers of Jesus, yet they felt compelled to document his life and teachings. This collection of testimonies offers a unique perspective, one that is not confined within the pages of the Bible. Think about it. Why would those against Jesus' beliefs even bother to report on him if he didn't exist? Why would they take the time to write about a figure they didn't believe in, let alone one they disagreed with? It doesn't make much sense, does it? That's because it's more than likely that Jesus indeed existed. These individuals were documenting real events, real teachings, and a real person. Consider Flavius Josephus, a renowned Jewish historian from the 1st century. Despite not being a follower of Jesus, he wrote about him in his work, Antiquities of the Jews. He mentioned Jesus, describing him as a wise man who was crucified under Pontius Pilate. This account is one of the earliest non-Christian references to Jesus, attesting to his existence and crucifixion. Then there's Tacitus, a Roman historian who, in his final work Annals, wrote about the Great Fire of Rome and Nero's decision to blame it on the Christians. He referred to Jesus' crucifixion under Pontius Pilate, providing yet another extra-biblical testimony of Jesus' existence. These accounts, among others, are a testament to the historical truth of Jesus. They serve as compelling evidence that he was a real person who lived, taught, and was crucified. These testimonies came from individuals who were contemporaries of Jesus, providing a first-hand account of his life. Eyewitness accounts not only add to the credibility of the Bible but also to the existence of Jesus. The Bible isn't just a historical document, it's also a prophetic one. Now let's delve into the realm of prophecy. The Bible is riddled with prophecies, predictions of events that were yet to occur at the time of writing. Many of these have been fulfilled, providing tangible evidence of the Bible's historical accuracy and divine inspiration. Take for instance the prophecy regarding the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem. This was predicted by Jesus himself, as recorded in the books. Jesus spoke of a time when not one stone here will be left on another, everyone will be thrown down. And lo and behold, in 70 AD, the Roman Empire laid siege to Jerusalem, and the temple was razed to the ground, just as prophesied. Another powerful prophecy is the diaspora of the Jewish people. The Bible foretold that the Jewish people would be scattered among the nations. This prophecy was indeed fulfilled, as Jewish communities can be found in nearly every part of the world, from the Americas to Europe, Africa, and Asia. But the prophecy doesn't end there. The Bible also speaks of a time when the Jewish people would return to their homeland, Israel. Fast forward to the 20th century and we see this prophecy come to fruition. After nearly 2,000 years of dispersion, the State of Israel was established in 1948, and Jewish people from all corners of the globe began to return. We're now in 2024, and the return of the Jewish people to Israel has not been without controversy or conflict. This too is prophesied in the Bible, adding another layer of complexity to the unfolding narrative. These are not isolated incidents or mere coincidences, they are specific, detailed prophecies made thousands of years ago, coming to pass in our historical record. They serve as compelling evidence that the Bible is not just a collection of stories or moral teachings, but a book of divine origin, providing a roadmap to understanding the world we live in. These completed prophecies are evidence of the Bible's historical accuracy and divine inspiration. The Bible is not just a book of the past, it continues to be relevant in our present. As we delve into the 21st century, the Bible's words still echo through time, speaking to the issues of our day. Let's take, for example, the ongoing conflict surrounding the Jewish people in Israel. The Bible prophesied the return of the Jews to their homeland, a prophecy that was fulfilled in the 20th century amidst an era of staggering population growth. Yet, even in our present year, 2024, we see tensions rising again, with many opposing the Jewish presence in Israel. Such conflicts are not surprises but fulfillments of biblical prophecies. The book of Zechariah, for instance, foretells a time when Jerusalem would become a burdensome stone for all people, a prophecy that seems to ring true in the face of current geopolitical tensions. Now, let's turn our attention to another intriguing event: the sacrifice of the Red Heifer. This ancient biblical ritual described in the Book of Numbers is believed by some to herald the end times. Recent reports suggest that a suitable red heifer has been found in Israel, an event that has stirred up a whirlwind of speculation and conspiracy theories. Yet, if we look beyond the sensationalism, we'll find that even this event aligns with biblical prophecies. The Bible's detailed instructions for the red heifer sacrifice are not mere historical curiosities, but a part of a larger prophetic tapestry that continues to be woven in our times. These contemporary events, when viewed through the lens of the Bible, reveal a consistent thread of prophecy fulfillment. They remind us that the Bible is not a dusty relic, but a living testament that continues to speak to our world. The unfolding of these events, as foretold in the Bible, further supports its historical accuracy and divine origin. These modern-day echoes of ancient prophecies serve as a testament to the Bible's enduring relevance and its role as a guide to understanding the times we live in. The Bible is more than a historical document or a prophetic book. It's a living testament of a loving God's plan for us, a blueprint for life filled with wisdom, a healing balm for the soul, and a map to redemption. Imagine the Bible as a compass, guiding us through the challenges and nuances of life. Its pages are filled with tales of resilience, of love and loss, of triumph and defeat. They serve as guidelines, showing us that even in the face of adversity, there's always a path to redemption. But it doesn't stop there. The Bible also offers therapy for the soul. It's a source of comfort, a wellspring of hope, a beacon of light in times of darkness. Now let's turn our attention to prophecy. Prophecies in the Bible aren't just predictions, they are profound insights into God's divine plan. And what's more fascinating is that we are witnessing the fulfillment of these prophecies in our times. The return of the Jewish people to Israel, the conflicts in the Middle East, and the talk of the red heifer sacrifice in Israel. These events were foretold centuries ago. The Bible didn't just predict these events, it provided a context for them, a deeper understanding of their significance in the grand tapestry of history. It's like a jigsaw puzzle slowly coming together piece by piece, revealing a picture that was always there, but only now becoming clear. And so, we find ourselves at a crossroads where divine prophecy and human history intersect. The Bible stands at this intersection, a testament to the past, a guide for the present, and a prophecy for the future. With all this evidence, it's hard to dismiss the Bible as a mere myth. It's a historical document, a prophetic guide, and a revelation of divine truths. It is a testament to the fact that we are part of a story much greater than ourselves, a narrative of redemption that spans centuries and a guidepost pointing us towards our ultimate destination.